that type of unfortunate elevation of oftentimes misinformation results in. This is, I mean, it really is a bombshell report here.
Do you think I mean, whether it comes from outside or inside, I mean, do you think they're from inside capable of making changes?
You know, it's interesting. We were waiting on legislators, we were waiting on media, we were waiting on academics to have a change here, and it ends up that an employee, that it's people internally who are really having the most impact here. But if you think about the product launches of the last year, it would probably be Virgin and Amazon tied in terms of their rocket launches. But I would say the product launch of the year has been the rollout of this whistleblower, whether it's the coordination, the 17 articles that have been branded, the Facebook files, going on national TV. She has literally put on a master class. She's kind of big tech, big tech. This has just been incredible. I don't think so. I for the first time, actually believe this is elevated from regulation, from antitrust to criminal charges. I think there are now in these documents evidence of several different fronts that the company will be, or individuals will be charged criminally with.
You know, it's so interesting, though. I mean, the future is, I mean, these algorithms, which, you know, a lot of folks, I'm just kind of learning about them, really, don't even really know, you know, Netflix picks the movies it thinks I might like, and I think, okay, well, that's a good idea. But we're allowing more and more control over to these algorithms using artificial intelligence that we have no idea. Even the programmers themselves often don't know all the decisions, how the algorithms make the decisions that they do.
Yeah, and that's really the correct point, Anderson. I spoke to Roger McNamee today, and he pointed me to Shoshana Zuboff's great work, that at some point, a violation of your privacy becomes criminal when it results in a loss of autonomy. So we decide children don't have their own agency and that they don't have the autonomy in child labor, so we have laws against that. Did the people who stormed the Capitol on January 6th have a loss of autonomy because they've been fed so much misinformation? Do we have individuals all over the world that are losing their autonomy because Facebook is able to gather data and decide that you would like to hear, or confirmation bias, you would like to hear more misinformation on vaccines? Have we gotten to a point where literally billions of people have lost their autonomy and it results in insurrections, low vaccination rates, being more subject to human trafficking? Have we lost out to the algorithms? Have they taken over? But, you know, Netflix algorithm might send you the wrong program and send you to the Queen's Gambit instead of another program. But these algorithms and the decisions they're making for an attention economy have resulted in incredible harm.
I like the Queen's Gambit, by the way, Scott. I don't know.
There you go.
I'm not sure what your beef is with the Queen's Gambit, frankly, but
none at all.
That's for another discussion here. You can address your hate emails about the Queen's Gambit to Scott Galloway. Scott, appreciate it. Thank you.